So if you want to play their game, the only time when innovations are not encouraged is during the Chinese Empire period. Alright, and during that time when Confucian ruled. And you know, Chinese don't like change. Alright, so this whole rate of growth, ask yourself, why is the West so progressive? Why is the West able to put a man on the moon and walk on the moon? Right? Why do Chinese civilize it after 5,000 years? You know, I used to tell the people that when the Chinese were living in houses and think of military and cooking and very civilized, the West is still climbing trees, you know. Right? 2,500 years ago, they were just in the wild, and we call them Chinese the barbarian, you know. Why are they able to catch up so quickly? Right. And one of the reasons is indeed, a very important reason, is they're prepared to share knowledge. They're able to publicize the invention, the innovations, and they let the society knows about it. Right? In China, it's the exact opposite. This won't happen in China because, alright, maybe you know what happened was that the Kung Fu master, he knows 10 steps. He only teach you 9 steps. You keep 1 step to himself. Knowledge will never be disclosed. It's a very different way of thinking. You know? The society as a whole is different. It's more than different. Alright, and of course, Asian society, you respect the old. Why do you respect old people? Very simple, you see. Right? In Asian country, we are basically farmers. You know, farming society, right? And of course, you find that as population grow, you halve the land. You know, we share. Then after they water it, then after they halve it, you know. By the time they come to Qing Dynasty period, your land is too small to be halved, to be, you know. But the rule of survival means that the guy who outlived the brother will inherit all the land. So people respect old people because you are an inheritor of land. The longer you live, the longer you outlive. But the Western world is very different. Western world is what I call a hunter society. They're hunting. They are actually the Vikings, you know, and they go for the hunt. So in the West, they never respect old people. Age is immaterial. In fact, age is a liability. Right. In fact, when I was in China, someone told me they didn't realize that the West, all the information is all there, and all the technology, all the data are all there, you know. Right? And that is enough for them to catch up with the West. So 20 years, the last 20 years, the Chinese probably learned more from outside world than the last 5,000 years. And that has transformed China, I believe. But the only thing is that I believe when the Chinese become number one, in other words, when China is inventing, like the past, when they invented the compass, they invented the printing press, the seal, once they reach that stage, I don't think they will follow the American system. The American is playing a game now near the edge, but every society, what rises will decline. Inevitable. Right? So I believe that eventually all this patent papers will help the East, and the East will catch up very quickly. Last 20 years, you see, the Chinese are too proud in the past. They never want to learn from outside people. Right? Japan is very different. And Japan is a master of learning. Tang Dynasty, they borrow everything from China, you know. They have a mode of learning from outside, but converting what they learn into Japanese. But the Chinese never. They feel that it's a shame to copy people or follow people, you know. But for the last 20 years, because of this opening up, and China is learning very quickly from the West, and they're actually saying that they couldn't believe that there's a system in the West that allows a disclosure of knowledge.